Welcome to the Southern Regional and Provincial Awards presentation. I am your Provincial Vice President, Carrie Burns. The Outstanding Collegiate Relations Award for an alumni chapter is presented to the chapter that most thoroughly integrates an aspect of collegiate relations into overall operations. This alumni chapter made connecting with local collegiate chapters a main priority at the start of the new fiscal year. They attended multiple collegiate events throughout the year prior to COVID getting in the way of attending even more events. They also presented workshops such as Being Your Own Boss and Personal Finances directly to the collegiate members in order to pass on their hard-earned knowledge and experiences. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the St. Pete Clearwater Alumni Chapter. The Outstanding Professional Activities Award for an alumni chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of professional development focused on practical experience as well as business ethics and integrity. This alumni chapter went above and beyond by completing 6 professional events during the year. These events included business meetings, company tours, building a brand professional speaker, and events in conjunction with the local collegiate chapters. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Atlanta Alumni Chapter. The Outstanding Service Award for an Alumni Chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of service to others. This Alumni Chapter hosted a total of 8 community service events before COVID started impacting their ability to meet. They participated at local Ronald McDonald houses, helped out at food banks, and even did a Toys for Tots drive at the end of the year for Christmas. Once operations were slowed due to COVID, the chapter took it upon themselves to put together a fundraising initiative where all funds would go to the Leadership Foundation. This chapter raised over $1,200 for the Leadership Foundation due to those efforts. And on behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Atlanta Alumni Chapter. The Most Improved Alumni Chapter Award is presented to the chapter that exhibits the greatest degree of improvement in its general operations, professional programs, and membership support as compared to the prior academic year. This alumni chapter increased both its roster size and, more importantly, its percentage of active members within the chapter. The chapter did more service and social events this year in order to give local alumni members a new home. The chapter also made sure to connect with each local collegiate chapter so that the alumni members could attend collegiate events and show their support. This chapter was also able to nearly triple its attendance at national events in just a single year. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the St. Pete Clearwater Alumni Chapter. The Outstanding Alumni Chapter Award is presented to the chapter which, through its actions and activities, best promotes the aims and ideals stated in the purpose of the fraternity. This alumni chapter started the new year with brand new officers ready to motivate and invigorate the chapter. They started out the year by attending GCC and having an amazing 42 members in attendance. Steady social events like trivia nights and Major League Baseball games, along with great service events, kept the chapter moving toward their end goal of providing more content for their members. Focusing on giving back to the local community and the local collegiate chapters is a top priority for this great alumni chapter. They took part in alumni panels, attending initiations at local chapters, supporting collegiate service and professional programming, and continue to show our collegiate members what great alumni look like. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say a very big congratulations to the Atlanta Alumni Chapter. The Chapter Advisor of the Year award is presented to an advisor who has excelled in service to the chapter and the fraternity. Ever since this brother's initiation as a faculty member, they have shown a dedication to learning about the fraternity's policies, procedures, processes, and rules. Studying the pledge manual, asking questions about the pledge process, and understanding the benefits of our membership has led this advisor to vocally encourage their students to pledge Delta Sig. They are a shining example of how great advisors can help elevate a collegiate chapter. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the chapter advisor at the Delta Iota chapter at Florida Southern College, Joshua Hall. The District Director of the Year award is presented to a district director who best demonstrates dedication, leadership, and enthusiastic support for the fraternity, the region, and the chapter. This district director made it a goal to get to know as many of the nearly 100 brothers throughout the year at the chapter they serve, and have made great strides towards hitting that number by being around as much as possible. By attending recruiting events, pledging ceremonies, chapter meetings, and other events, they have shown the chapter consistently that they support the chapter. They are helping their chapter achieve goals like CMP recognition levels, increasing attendance to national events, and being more productive in meetings by sharing real-world examples from their previous years of service. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the District Director at the Beta Omega chapter at the University of Miami, Theodore B. Moore III, also known as Teddy. The Outstanding Scholastic Development Award for a Collegiate Chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of scholastic development as evidenced by the academic achievement of its members. During the last academic year, this chapter had nearly 25% of its chapter on the school's dean's list, and chapter members have received 20 scholarships, 11 from non-Delta Sig scholarships, and 9 from the Delta Sig Leadership Foundation, which is an impressive number. So many of these scholarships can be tracked back to the works of the chapter VPSAs, making information and assistance readily available to brothers to apply for these scholarships. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Theta Phi chapter at the University of South Florida, Tampa. The Outstanding Alumni Relations Award for a collegiate chapter is presented to the chapter that most thoroughly integrates an aspect of alumni relations into their overall operations. This chapter put together a simple plan on how to build their relationships with their local alumni, and they executed it very well. That plan was simply to get to know their alumni and ask them about their experiences. At every event, the core of the event was to get to know these alumni members personally and learn from their shared experiences. The chapter hosted a faculty breakfast on campus and an alumni panel learning from their fraternal and professional experiences, and they even had a fun paintball day. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Rosai chapter at the University of South Florida, St. Petersburg. The Outstanding Financial Operations Award for a collegiate chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of fundraising and financial management. This chapter has worked long and hard to cultivate a relationship with Aramark to work concessions at various concerts and sporting events. The chapter also creates other fundraising events like bake sales, car washes, and spirit nights to improve their presence on their university campus. These events have raised over $8,800 in pure profit for the chapter this year. And on behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Theta Phi chapter at the University of South Florida, Tampa. The Outstanding Professional Activities Award for a collegiate chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of professional development focused on practical experience as well as business ethics and integrity. This chapter hosted a mind-blowing 18 professional events prior to COVID disrupting their semester, and we're averaging over 70% chapter attendance at those events. The chapter hosted 5 speakers, 3 site visits, a career showcase, a financial planning workshop, and a professional mixer partnering with other organizations to increase the size of the event. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Beta Eta chapter at the University of Florida. The Outstanding Service Award for a collegiate chapter is presented to the chapter that plans and implements the most effective and comprehensive program of service to others. This chapter held 6 physical events during the last year with additional events that had already been planned but sadly had to be postponed. When the chapter moved to a virtual learning environment, and in the wake of protests all around the U.S. against injustice, the chapter put together a drive to help raise funds for a local nonprofit. They raised $2,500 in just 3 days, and then had the donation tripled through corporate matching, bringing the total donations to $7,500. What a way to cap off a year of service. Service truly is in this chapter's DNA, and on behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Omicron chapter at Vanderbilt University. The Most Improved Collegiate Chapter Award is presented to a chapter that exhibits the greatest degree of improvement in its general operations, professional programs, and membership support as compared to the prior academic year. This chapter set goals for quality events and member engagement, focusing on what their brothers needed most. They met and exceeded their recruitment and initiated 15 new brothers into the chapter. They set a goal of having better quality service and professional events by listening to their members and tailoring the events to those requests. They ended the year owing no money to the central office. They have achieved a bigger sense of brotherhood and social bonding at their events. Overall, this chapter is growing and developing the right way because of their attention to what their members want to see and what will serve them best. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Kappa Chi chapter at Savannah State University. The R. Nelson Mitchell Outstanding Collegiate Chapter Award is presented to the chapter which, through its actions and activities, best promotes the aims and ideals stated in the purpose of the fraternity. This chapter started out with some great recruiting events where the chapter was able to really connect with the perspectives at each event. They initiated an astounding 31 new brothers this year, hosted 9 professional events, 9 community service events, with events ranging from reverse career fairs to workplace conflict resolution, service events at the Ronald McDonald House, and others on campus. Their brothers are members of various advisory councils on campus and help to generate a positive Delta Sig brand on their campus. They sent a total of 23 brothers to national fraternity events, including Grand Chapter and both lead events, and donated $1,000 to the Leadership Foundation. This chapter has truly set the tone for the province on what it means to be a well-rounded chapter, and the sky is the limit for them next year. On behalf of the Southern Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Delta Iota chapter at Florida Southern College. As your Provincial Vice President, Carrie Burns, I would like to thank you for your time today. I would like to thank all of the chapters who applied for awards and congratulate those who won. I would also like to wish you good luck on next year's awards, when we will hopefully be back in person, congratulating each other and celebrating. You all make me so proud to be a Delta Sig.